Good day, America. Hello to all my friends and pals right here in southern coastal Maine, Portland, Maine. Northern New England, southern Maine. This is Frank Margel, and today is Thinking Thursday, June 4th, 2015. Oh, it's a fair spring day, I imagine. The sun's trying to peek through. Go ahead and look up with me if you'd like. You'll find my, you might want to blink. Well, actually, you don't have to blink. The sun's not really out. You'll find my freelance video at Frank Margel at youtube.com. That's Frank M-A-R-G-E-L at youtube.com. I post on Twitter and Facebook and Google+. I call it the Big Four. Go ahead and send me a comment if I strike a chord with you. I'm out here in the public domain. I'm not affiliated with any of these businesses. It's a freelance video, so always check your facts. Now, we're looking at Forest Avenue right here. East to west, heading into Portland, and then we have the Albert Brenner Glickman Family Library. And what we're going to do is we're going to head up Bedford Street here in the University District of Portland, Maine. And if you'd like, you can take a little walk with me, and we'll take in the views here of the Dorothy Susie Osher Promenade. Now, if I'm not saying that right, pardon me. It could be Osher. Osher sounds better. But if I put a G in front of the, with no intended disrespect to the Osher name, but if I put a G in front of it, that would be Gosher. And I figured maybe it's Osher. I tried to go into the, well, I didn't try. I went into the library, but it's open, but the door's locked. You can walk into the lobby, but the door's locked and nobody was there to grant me access. I don't know. Maybe I need to fill out a form or something. Or maybe they just don't like my look. So I wanted to clarify the name, but they weren't very friendly. And they didn't open the door, so, well, that's neither here nor there. Maybe it's summertime hours or whatnot. But nonetheless, I won't cast any blame or aspersions on them. Perhaps they just have no need to chat with me about the name. So I'm gonna call it, let's call it Osher. If you know the real name, perhaps go ahead and send me a comment. If it's Osher, try to clarify that in your comments. Thanks. This is beautiful. We're on Bedford Street, and I'm out here in the public domain. Again, I'm not affiliated with the University of Southern Maine, but I've been following this story on social media and in the media outlets here in Sun and Fun, Southern Maine, coastal Maine. You got the Muskie School of Public Service over there, and we're walking up Bedford Street, and I remember when they built all of this. It was a few years ago, and they really built it up. And what's going on with the University of Southern Maine, or the University Maine system? Go ahead and check your facts. The news I heard this morning on talk radio, thank you for the information. It was just a flash, it wasn't anything in depth, but I did hear it. And the last time I came over here to post a freelance video about the university, I was in I suppose it was nearing the beginning of May, maybe, you know, the end of the school year. It was right around graduation time, and congratulations to all those who graduated from the USM system. But the enrollment was down about 5%. And that's a pretty big deal for the University of Southern Maine. And we got the Wish Camper Center. Yeah, and over here we got the University of Southern Maine, Robert L. Woodbury Campus Center. There's a bookstore. It's a beautiful campus. Yeah, sure is pretty walking up here on Bedford Street and taking in the sights and sounds. So, what did I hear this morning? I heard that enrollment's down 11%, and we're in the first week of June, of course. This is a big deal because generally students, and you can send me some facts if you're a student or you've had some experience with this. It's been a while since I've attended university, but a lot of the students are going to be finalizing their decisions about where they're going to be going to school this fall, I imagine, around this time of the year. And they want to take a break and enjoy their summer and get all this paperwork and all this funding out of the way. But in my last posting, it was clear that students are turning their back on this university, or they're just leaving the state. I don't know where they're going. I believe that some of them have their reasons and causes for not applying, and some of it might be financial. You know, we've had the Obama administration coming out and suggesting that future cost of university enrollment should be free, and I don't believe that that has helped this university attract students and new enrollees. But it's a matter of speculation, but it certainly is of major concern. And the reason being is we've had over the few months that I've been following this story, student protests, administrators coming and going, presidents coming and going, and everybody and his brother is waiting for this too big to fail university to turn around. And is there any way to turn this ship around? You know, I find it amazing that some of the thinkers somehow have approached this issue by way of changing presidents and leadership from the top. But what really inspires growth at a university would be the students. And they're not apparently inspired by what's going on at the University of Southern Maine. And does that come from the president or the big decision makers? Is that the real reason, or is there systemic failure here at the university to inspire and attract enrollees? Boy, you know, is the university too big to fail? Apparently not. Is Obama wrong? Is what he did what he say have an impact? Is it possible that student loan debt is out of control across this country, trillions of dollars? Students are not finding the jobs that they aspired to, find after graduating. Is it a myth now that spending all your money in the university system and then getting out into the real world, there's not jobs. You know, there's a lot going on here. But the story is, enrollment is down 11%. Now, that's the rumor I heard. It was on the news. Go ahead, you can check your facts. Send me a comment. You know, I don't want our university system to fail. I don't think anybody of sound mind does, but that's a rather impressive trend. And the university just can't seem to find a way to get out of the news. And it's one depressing press release after another. So what to do? Is the ship going to turn around? Is it too big to fail? Is this a reflection upon failed leadership, not just in the university system, but politically? Did the President of the United States fail the University of Southern Maine by somehow promising or guaranteeing or hoping to introduce legislation that would permit future students to go to school for free? Did that affect, do you think, enrollment at Maine's largest university system? Maybe. Or maybe just students are rethinking the value of their dollars and their investments, and this university system is not inspiring those students, and they're not seeing enough bang for their buck. It could be economics. Maybe it's the economy. Maybe the economy isn't as great as we'd like to think it is, or what we're hearing in big media. Maybe the bubbleheads are wrong. Maybe the economy is not roaring back, and if we look at this enrollment as a gauge of what might be happening to a lot of state universities, is it happening in your state? What's going on with your universities? What universities are inspiring students, and what universities seem to be just going in the wrong direction? I don't know, it's a lot. Go ahead, you can send me a comment if I struck a chord with you. I'd love to hear from you. Live from the USM campus here in southern coastal Maine, this is Frank Margel. Go ahead and send me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Are you pro? Con? Could you care less? Where are you going to go to school, if ever? And if ever, would you go here? Knowing that the university is always in the news and it just seems to get worse and worse. How do you turn that ship around? Any suggestions? How would you improve a campus that's failing to attract? Would you keep changing administrators? What is the systemic solution here? Or problem? I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. It's a beautiful Maine day. Stinking Thursday, June 4th. I know I'm asking some tough questions, and maybe you know, maybe you can enlighten me or others on what to do with the University of Southern Maine. Well, the University of Southern Maine's in my prayers, but perhaps the students just aren't interested in attending for whatever reason. Go ahead and send me a comment. Frank Margel at youtube.com. I post on Facebook, Google+, and Twitter. Maybe this is going on in your state or in your area. Love to hear from you. Thanks for commenting on my videos and sharing them. I appreciate your time. You have a great Maine day. Take care, and I'll keep you posted.